management. Aydan sitting on a 138 right now. He does have a.
He's got C4, dude. That C4 is gonna kill Nick.
Almost getting max value out of it. The feed Flower getting an elimination on Jumpman, but Nickmercs, both of them basically the same HP, same shield right now. You have to remember that slurp is slowly ticking, which means Aydan's going to end up at max HP and shield here in just a second. Nickmercs going to be at a 50 shield deficit.
Dude, Nick just needs to crouch and walk away.
Yeah, especially with the loadout that Nick has. You're going to see that pump shotgun, an immediate swap to the blue drum.
And Nick knows exactly where he is in the build, and he's going to stop and just listen. Tags for 20-something. Aydan should still have the HP advantage, and there's the trap. Can't hit the second pump shot, but gets tagged from down low. The remote explosives though, and Aydan
had to drop back down and build a bit of cover for himself. Sorry, Cat's Talk, my apologies, got the names backwards there. Aydan, the one with the top-down view, pushing and getting as much damage, and every little bit counts. And he gains knowledge even from just hitting one time, because you can see whether or not the damage is white or blue will tell you whether or not the opponent has shield or if they're down to just HP. And that can make the difference between an aggressive push or maybe slow playing a little bit.
And if you're wondering how, and look at this from Aydan. Look at this from Aydan.
Swapping.
This should be a quick little cleanup here for him, you'd think. Here's the minis getting popped. He's going to force this, wanting to make sure his opponent cannot heal through the aggression he's putting on. The drum gun, this 50 bullet clip is so good. Yes, the reload's a little bit longer, but it is so worth it in these spots. He can't get out. It seems he's trapped. Aydan, can he finish the limb? There it is.
That 52 damage headshot.
Another point earned.
This is why even
and it's trying to just keep the drop on Nick to maybe get a shotgun shot off. He wants to chase this fight down. He knows he's got the health advantage on him, as he continues to be max HP in every fight he has with Nick. Does get tagged up once, dropped to twice now. Over to 152, here's the fight again. I believe this is Nick, tags him with the headshot. Shields down on both sides, stink bombs being used now. As I think Nick is going to retreat as both players look to mini back up.
These guys, that move right there is one that's super common.
Never ends. These guys just keep going at
Pop
it.
that mini, Nick. You have another one. Pop it, baby.
That little triangle to pop out those windows, super common in that building, and both players know it, which means that every floor kind of has.
It's like, dude, it's like he's tracing.
Inside. This is just relentless back and forth between these two guys, and they're going to keep going for it. He's going to use that as a way to try and locate.
Nick got a huge tag. Nick's going for it. Nick's going. Oh, he falls right back down. Once he missed that second pump, he falls right back down. I believe both players so similar in HP. Yeah, Nick's actually getting shot in the back by Misfits Gyron and beamed instantly by Aydan. And that gives Nick already knew, but that gives Nick full confirmation of who's nearby him. He knows it's Aydan 100%, no doubt. They are on the same level right next to each other.
Back and forth around the stairs, every angle. It's cat and mouse in here. They're both trying to find that one spot.
He's blocked
himself out. The jump and headed back inside. Another player sniping.
Gotta get a hit on that.
Aydan sneaks into the window. The snipe isn't relevant anymore because it's Aydan versus Nickmercs.
I can't tell if that shot gonna actually connect or not.
I'm so nervous.
Another stink bomb, trying to get any tag he can on Nick, even himself apparently. The rotation through there, he's trying to catch.
Man, Nick is getting so low. Those stink bombs have chunked away so much HP. He's down to just 99 health. Aydan still hunting from above.
Only 4 builds left too, which means Nick can't defensively play against him too much inside here. He's got to go for it soon. And here we go, 93.
He switched to the wrong gun.
Catches him off the ground. They're listening for if they begin to break walls, if they're breaking metal, if they're breaking wood or brick. They're listening for audio cues if the players above or below them. You see Aydan hunting one down here. Could this be the end? No. Oh, this hasn't been touched. This hasn't been touched.
Dude, Nick hasn't found any shield.
Round 3. Nickmercs versus Aydan, 2 controller titans hanging out in tilted towers.
Here's the thing though, Nick has no shields. He basically needs Aydan to walk on into the double barrel and say hello. He's waiting. They are 1 pixel away. Aydan charges.
No!
The spray! Aydan! He's invisible. He's just running across tilted.
Hear the footsteps. Trying to go for that shotgun shot over the top. Just get a little peek. His opponent's going to back down underneath. And the traps are coming out. You got to be safe and careful walking through there. They could be on the surface above. There are multiple traps. Not how. 185. 1v1 round 2.
This is going to happen.
Aydan's going to win it.
Aydan, each time he's fought Nick so far, has been at max HP. He continues to put himself in great positions to have the advantage. Nick now waiting, listening. knowing it's gotta be Aydan nearby. These guys know what skins they wear. They know the routes they like to take. You think whoever wins this fight will claim Tilted Towers for this game. When Nick hears that chest open, he knows exactly where Aydan is. Here comes the engagement again. So far, Aydan eliminated Nick back in game 1, and Nick looking for vengeance right now. Trying to spray on down with the LMG. Aydan building walls. Nick in the engagement. The tag. The shield's now gone for Aydan. Nick with the advantage up to this point. He's got to push the agenda here. The crowd getting behind Nickmercs. You hear the chant going on in the background. Nick has matched the build. Aydan with the high ground. Nick 132 HP. I believe Aydan has just a little bit less. But as I say that, you see Nick with a little bit of a grimace there as he gets tagged for 60. The 1v1, the quick block there. The battle of the century. Two of the best controller players in the world going at it. Aydan down to 2 health. He's going to have to big shield here. Nick wants this fight. I can tell you, he wants to tie this 1v1 battle up at 1-1. Aydan now on the high ground of the building. Nick, I believe, is disengaging for the moment. I'm sure he heard that big shield, Lupo, and that might have been enough to scare him off. What comes to the chest to slurp as the crowd knows just how good that'll be. That'll put him up to 77 HP.
Yeah, Nick's out.
As they've just disengaged. They'll both live to see another day. Oh my goodness, Lupo.
Players of this
Another
caliber,
big shield.
are you kidding me? Players of this caliber trading shots
Bro,
like this, disengaging.
that's so lucky, man.
I guarantee you, before this circle closes, the next time, they will end up having to fight each other again. Round 3 almost, and Aydan's going to drop on the outside. These drop downs, placing the floor to stop himself from taking any fall damage.
Give it up, please, in the venue for the performance we're seeing from Aydan right now. Mind-blowing stuff. 14 limbs has already tied #1 from yesterday, which took them 4 games to reach that point.
Nobody else seems to be playing nearly as aggressively as he does, and he's taking advantage of that. Maybe it's a thought process.
Is this 8? Is this 8? Is this 8? Oh, trap. Okay, the trap stolen. He only can follow up, and there it is. The player, I think, tried to port a fort, but unfortunately landed above him. And then Aydan, once he got to full HP, said, you know what, I know exactly where Nickmercs will be, and I'm going to go for it right off the bat. Nick only able to tag him for 7. The crowd definitely made some noise there.
Dude.
From Aydan taking advantage of every little bit of cover he could, catches another.
For the performance we're seeing from Aydan right now, mind-blowing stuff. 14 limbs has already tied #1 from yesterday, which took them 4 games to reach that point.
Nobody else seems to be playing nearly as aggressively as he does, and he's taking advantage of that. Maybe it's a thought process.
Is this 8? Is this 8? Is this...